What do you think about the characters themselves?
As far as design or...
design, personality.
I think there's a good range of personalities in the characters. I think pretty much anybody could find a character they could probably connect with in one way or another. You got your, intelligent ones. You got your, just brawly, drink beer, punch in the face ones. You got your strategic mentalities. You have, there's a good wide range of characters. And I think they did a really good job with, maybe finding, representing enough of what people want. Do you want a more brawly character? Do you want a more passive, polite character? Do you want just a, cut and dry in your face character? Do you want a cocky character? Do you want...
Absolutely. I would confidently place Apex's characters below Overwatch, but above Valorant.
Oh.
I think Apex has a far wider range of personalities than Valorant does. As we mentioned last week, all of Valorant's characters are just different shades of cocky.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. And I don't get that from these characters. I mean, there are cocky ones, but it's not. But there are also some that are just characters,
The characters feel like they were able to have their own personalities.
Yeah, for sure. And they all kind of do. I'll liken a lot of the characters there to what we originally talked about a few weeks ago in Overwatch. There's that you can kind of get into them like you can't with the Valorant ones, but I don't as much get into them as I do with Overwatch characters, but at least there's something there. I can look at the character I'm playing, or just look at the character pool and go, okay, I could play that guy. I kind of...
comparatively to Valorant's characters, I'm a Titanfall 2 fan, so I have some vested interest in these characters. They're in the universe that I do enjoy and will enjoy again. Maybe someday.
Someday, maybe.
No,
don't hold your breath.
I'm more vested in the characters.
Yeah.
Characters like Ash, who was a Titanfall 2 boss and minor antagonist, the guy who introduced the Apex games, the actual guy from the Apex Predators. I don't recall his name. I didn't remember his name by the end of the Titanfall 2 campaign either, so he clearly hasn't gotten any more memorable since then. But Ash is one that I'm vested in. I've seen her before, so it's nice to see her actually become a part of Apex Legends. Same with Valkyrie. Valkyrie, I'm biased towards. That she is the daughter of one of the most fun Titan-on-Titan fights in the main campaign. And it was fun to see what happened after the events of Titanfall 2. Kind of see those more far-reaching ramifications that you don't really think about. As was said, it's much easier to connect to them. They have different personalities. Apex does a much greater job of emphasizing their backstories. Maybe not to the same degree that Overwatch does.
But they do a really good job, I think.
I agree. They actually play the character cinematics when the updates come through.
Yeah.
The first time you log into the game after a new season drops and a new legend drops, they show you the cinematic. So even if you're not super vested in Apex like me, I'm still seeing the new cinematics and the new lore videos for them. Additionally, they have actual chapters.
Yeah.
Where they drop lore and hints and whatnot. So it's a little bit more digestible. And subsequently, easier to get vested in the characters.
Yeah. Agreed.
I've said vested a lot in the last 5 minutes.
Drinking game.
Every time Flipside says vested,
take a drink.
Bonus points if you're doing shots. You might be on the floor by the end of this by the end of the segment.
Word of the day. Vested.
Yeah, I started thinking about that the more I said it. I was like, I've said vested a lot. I've said I've vested in these characters. I can get vested in these characters. Jesus. I need to come up with some new phrases and some better articulation.
Vested is a good word.
It is.
It's a really good word. It makes you appear smart.